It is the most in-depth weather forecast video you'll find for the Mahoning and Shenango Valleys. It's the Wednesday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks, and I'm 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm. And today was a day that featured a lot of improvement over yesterday. Yesterday, just a rainy washout with chilly temperatures and a gusty breeze. Today, not exactly a warm day, but hey, we'll take it. This was the scene at the Canfield Fairgrounds throughout the day today. We had a mixed bag of clouds and sun from start to finish on our Wednesday. It was actually just a typical March 27th. Temperatures very, very seasonable for this time of the year, and this is going to be the case for the next several days as well. 54 this afternoon, just 3 degrees above the average. 44 was the low this morning. Now, that low temperature this morning was mild for this time of the year, but will be much closer to average tomorrow morning, as an absence of clouds to go through the night and start out our Thursday will mean it'll be cooler than it was first thing this morning. We are left with some cloudiness overhead this evening. Notice it turns crystal clear once you're far enough back into western Ohio, Dayton, Cincinnati included, and that clearing will work into far eastern Ohio and western PA as we head through the evening into the overnight. Now, the clouds may still be around here mid-evening, but if we catch a break, pretty nice space station flyby this evening starting at 9:54, and it'll be in the sky for about 3 minutes. This one's high and it's bright, 86 degrees above the horizon. That's almost straight up. So definitely check this out if the clouds cooperate mid-evening. I'll put a reminder on social media. And just a reminder, if you're new to the viewing of the International Space Station, it does not blink. If you see something flying overhead that's blinking, chances are that's an airplane and not the International Space Station. All right, we'll blitz through the next couple of days pretty fast because there's not much going on. Lots of sunshine coming for our Thursday. It's going to be one weak little disturbance that crosses the Buckeye State tomorrow evening into the overnight. I think we'll get some fair weather clouds from this, but rain's pretty unlikely here locally. There could be a sprinkle or a shower closer to Columbus and the I-70 corridor. We should break out into lots of sunshine again Friday morning. In fact, it'll be wall-to-wall sunny most of Friday. Now, we have upped our rain chances for the start of the weekend. I think this looks a little faster as well as far as the onset of any rain on Saturday. Previously, it looked like it'd be primarily afternoon. It may actually be primarily late morning around midday, and we might see some drying out before the afternoon is through. But just plan on some wet weather to kick off the weekend, but we will be drying out again in time for Easter Sunday. So beyond Easter Sunday, we're going to flip the calendar to April, and what does early April have in store for us? I think next week will be unsettled, at least the first few days of next week, and it'll be increasingly chilly as well. We have a day or two next week where we struggle to get out of the 40s for daytime highs, but then the back and forth pattern continues. I think there will be a warm-up as we head towards the very end of next week into the following weekend. Now, we are hopeful that that warm-up continues through eclipse time on April the 8th, and we're hoping, of course, that the warm-up that precedes the eclipse will be accompanied by some pretty clear weather as well. And so I think the next time we do Weather for Weather Geeks, which will be Monday, by the way, I'm off tomorrow and Friday, we'll have a much better idea about the general pattern as we go towards eclipse time. After all, it'll be just 1 week away coming up the next time we do this video on Monday. So the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook covers the period from April 4th through April 10th, and as you can see, warmer than average temperatures favored at that point. So this is that warm up I just talked about that probably kicks in at the very end of next week, right around, say, April 4th to 5th. It probably continues for a little while after that. Now, sometimes in the shoulder seasons, including spring, when you get a warm-up, you also get clouds and precipitation because usually there's a low-pressure system somewhere nearby that drags in the warm air. We hope that's not the case as we go towards April the 8th. I posted on Twitter, or X, earlier on some model data around April the 8th. Now, all of that is very speculative at this point, but we are within range now that we have some computer model data at our disposal. But here, 12, 13 days out, it's just still, it's information that's available, but not especially useful just yet. Again, I think that's going to change by the weekend and into early next week. So again, I'm off tomorrow and Friday, a little spring break for me. I'll see you back here on Monday. Thanks for watching tonight, this week, and have a great weekend, and happy Easter, everyone.